the lady basically explained to me that they made a mistake. Hey guys, Sarah here. Good morning. I just got back from a doctor's appointment. Well, it's not a doctor's appointment, it's actually blood work. It's my first medical appointment that I've had so far. I had to drink that nasty glucose drink this morning. When I tell you that thing is so nasty, it is gross. However, I was under a misunderstanding. I thought I had to fast, so I showed up at this blood work appointment fasting, meaning I did not eat for like 12 hours. So your girl is starving, okay? This poor little boo-boo is starving. So anyways, that went decent enough. I am back. So I thought I was gonna get blood work drawn initially when I went, but it wasn't like that. They just gave me that gross drink. I had a choice of like an orange flavor, the one that I typically take, or just another one, which is like sugar water. I figured the sugar water one is gonna make me feel super sick. So I just took the orange one. They then gave me 2 bottles. One, they're urine samples, of course. I have to take the first one, collect like between 25 mil, I think, of urine. And that's for first stream, and then the next one is second stream. I didn't realize they did that because I don't remember that, but I have to do that. The reason why I'm here, because I still have to go back. My thing is 1 hour, so I literally have like 20 minutes left. I chose to leave rather than to sit around and stay there. I chose to leave because your girl needs to use the bathroom this morning. You know, your body, like, I don't know if it's like the nervous poo, TMI, but when your body's like, you gotta go. Well, my body was saying that right as I needed to go out the door, and I'm like, I was looking at the clock and just looking at the toilet, and I'm like, I gotta go. Because at this particular place, it's usually like chaos. It's usually chaos trying to get into the parking lot because it's usually super busy. So that was what I was concerned about. I'm trying to open all the curtains because the kids are still sleeping. I left the baby with them and she's still gonna be sleeping. I know I can still run to the other portion of my appointment and she's still gonna be sleeping because she sleeps in late. Look at this little guy, you can't even see him. He's sleeping. So everyone's sleeping. Basically, this appointment for me has been booked forever. So when I had that appointment initially where I had my first prenatal appointment, sorry, you guys can see me. I'm like trying to do this over this playhouse, Zoe's new playhouse, which you guys would have seen in a video. This appointment for me, my doctor told me to book this blood work between 7 and 8 weeks. Y'all, can y'all guess how far along I am today? Let me hear those guesses. Your girl is 10 weeks. Why is it that my appointment is like 3 weeks away? When I tried calling numerous times, I couldn't get a hold of anyone. I couldn't book the appointment. And it was just like a nightmare. And when I finally got a chance to book it like 2.5 weeks ago, they booked it like this far. So I'm just getting in. I'm exactly 10 weeks today. And my appointment is super delayed. Now, I do have an appointment with my doctor, a physical one where I actually have to go in. And that is done next week. I have to say though, shout out to the medical community. Like, y'all are doing the thing. I know like there's only so much that can be done as to why there's still so many things still happening out there, but like just even going out there today and seeing the precautions taken and seeing like the people and how everyone's being so safe and like being screened before I went in, like this was very different. You know, I went in, they're being screened, they ask you a ton of questions and then you go in. And when I went in, I think I was like the first one in my appointment today. So no one else was there, but there were a ton of nurses walking around, but they all had masks on and they directed me into one room, which I went. And yeah, that's how that was. But yeah, they were doing their thing. Like I really respected that because it has been very nerve-wracking for me. They did give me sanitizer, but I also carried my own. As you can see, I have my own DIY mask, which I made, the no-sew method. If I didn't show you in a vlog prior to this, I'm gonna include a little clip of this, of how I made this mask at the end of today's vlog. But I made it. I'm not gonna say I'm 100% pleased with it. I'm okay with the way it fits. I guess I'm just being picky with the no-sew method and how it looks at the side, like, you know, but it's not a big deal. It did its thing. Masks are suffocating, y'all. I'm just like, how do people walk around and work in these things all day long? Like, It was suffocating. There's actually this one that I made at home because it's thick material. I used like a thick, it's like a winter style pants, so it's thick fabric and it's doubled. I felt like I was suffocating. I felt like I was suffocating. Anyways, I should go get cracking because I still need to go to the bathroom. Don't ask me what I need to do. And I need to collect that urine sample. And I need to go back to the facility. And I think I literally only have 20 minutes. I decided to come home because I wanted to be able to use the bathroom. And I also brought the kids some donuts, but I forgot them in the car. But they're still sleeping, so it doesn't even matter. I'll just bring them in on the second round. Also, when I was going into the doctor's appointment, I just made sure that I carried just the necessities. So I broke my keys down. My keys usually like a giant bunch. I'm figuring like anything that's less inclined to picking up stuff. I just wanted to carry things, you know, small enough that I could just carry it in my hand. How about I forgot my phone? Like, that's not safe. I wanted to bring my phone for the baby just in case the kids called. So that was a no-go. But I broke my keys down into halves, and then I also just carried my health card and my sanitizer, and that's it. That's all I carried with me. You guys, if you're curious about my outfit of the day, this is it. Something very simple. Yeah, and you can see the little bump. Little. I'm so glad this is going to come to an end because during this whole time that I've been here, I haven't been able to drink anything, including water. So I'm very thirsty, and I don't even feel hungry anymore. But it just feels really gross drinking all that sugar, and you're not allowed to then drink any. You're not allowed to drink any water to dilute it or anything like that. So I gotta go. I'm gonna collect all my stuff. I need my phone. I need my keys. And I need my sanitizer. Oh, I also need my urine samples. You guys, so I'm back now. Hey, what are you doing? What are you touching back there?
Want the apple?
Apple? Oh, you took my apple down? Thank you.
Eat it.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna let the dog out first. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hope you're having a good day.
My hands.
Your hands. Anyways, guys, I've been back for a little bit now. Here Benji. Benji needs to go out. I've been back for about an hour. Actually, no, I've been back for much longer than that. I forgot to mention that Aaron's at work today. I wasn't feeling very well when I got home because that drink just did wonders to my belly. Just not good. Also, I forgot to mention when I got back to my appointment, the lady basically explained to me that they made a mistake. Sorry, I'm distracted because I hate when the dog pees by my stairs. There's so much backyard. Why can't you pee in the corner? Why do you have to pee at the stairs where we step? Maybe I'm just anal about that. But when I got back to my appointment, they basically explained that they made a mistake, that they forgot to take my blood before I drank the liquids. I thought that. That's why I mentioned to the lady that I fasted for 11.5 hours and not 12, and she said, you don't have to fast. And I was thinking, I do, my doctor said that. And then when she gave me the beverages to drink and gave me my urine cup to leave, I was walking out the building, and at some point I even turned back. I turned back and started walking towards the building to ask them. I was already outside, but I was gonna walk back in, but then I know it's like a whole process. When I went back in to where the lab actually started, because it's in a building, the line was so long. And then I decided not to wait and waste my time, because I'm like, at the end of the day, she already gave me the beverage to drink. It's gonna like tamper with my initial blood sugar readings in the morning. So there's no point in going in there and wasting all this time now. So I was just like, let bygones be bygones. I know if they made an error, when I go back, I'm gonna have to deal with it. And little do I know, when I went back, I actually had to deal with it. And now I have to go back to this appointment another time, a second time. So that's frustrating. I felt like I knew you know, I'm one of those people, whenever I have an appointment and I have things, I have it very organized. I plan myself, organize myself from the night before. I have things planned out, and this was what I did. However, here I am showing up at my appointment and this mistake has to happen, and it's not on my end. It's a bit frustrating because I was here giving these nurses all the praise, and you know, I'm still gonna stick to that. Like, they were doing a great job. I just wish they didn't make a mistake and mess up my blood work. You know, especially when things are going on out there, and less is more. Like, I want to visit that, you know, the lab less. I don't want to keep putting myself, because these are medical facilities, and I don't know why different people are there. You know, people could be there because they are feeling ill and they're sent to go do blood work. I'm not sure. I know that people who are specifically suffering from COVID are not supposed to venture in those areas, but you know, you just never know. A little bit frustrated because I will have to go back for another appointment, but it is what it is. I'm at home. My house is a mess. It is a mess because I came home not feeling very well, so I kind of had to relax a little bit. I didn't know what to eat because that drink just had my stomach all off. A girlfriend of mine called, so I was talking to her for a little bit too, which was good because it helped the time pass and it helped me feel better. We were talking about just how gross the drink is, and wondering why they modified it, why they took out the fizziness of the pop. Apparently they said that the readings were not, they weren't able to get accurate readings. I don't know about that because I'm like, I mean, I don't work in a medical facility, so I've never seen these results, so I don't know. But I'm just like, really? The drinks, they used to taste like, they used to taste a bit like Fanta or orange pop. Now they just taste flat out gross. And they literally gave me two options. It was either the orange one or basically sugar and water, and I didn't want the sugar and water because it just sounded gross. But yeah, we were wondering like why they changed it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you are pregnant and if you have gone to taken your glucose test, because that's what I had to go do. I thought it was like more of a prenatal screening. I guess that's involved too, but what my doctor did was she incorporated the glucose test inside this prenatal like testing stuff to ensure that I got that done early, because I've never done it early, but I got it done early this time to see if if I have gestational diabetes early on. We'll see. Also, I kind of snuck. When I came home, I ran to my blood monitor and checked it, and it was high, y'all. I'm so disappointed. It was high. It was like 10.1. I don't know if that's good or bad, because by the time I got home and I tested, it was about 15 minutes after they had tested. So even then, I don't think it would have been like a whole, I don't know. I don't think it would have been too far off in 15 minutes, but I still think it was probably up there. Charlotte's over here doing her work. I don't know how you can work in this mess. I'm not even gonna pan to show what the mess looks like, but that's awesome that you girls got a head start. Gabrielle's over here. This is where she was doing her work. Why is your head cap still on your head?
Oh, I guess it's comfy.
Just because we're quarantined don't mean we have to look like it. Says, I get to say this the one day where I get to put myself together because I had to go out the door. But she's here doing her work. What are you doing, Zoe?
I
You know,
want the blocks.
You want the blocks? What are you gonna do with those blocks if I take them out?
Take them out.
I know, but what are you gonna do with them when I take them out?
Please.
Are you gonna clean up?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can you clean up? Can I see you doing it? You guys, so it is later on. You guys, so it's later on in the day. I've recruited the kids. They're over there helping. I'm sure you've heard me say that exact saying before, but that is what I do. I recruit the kids to help. Right, kids? Yay! Of course, they don't sound enthusiastic about it. Listen, I pay you all the time through the food that you eat, through the clothes that you wear, the money that you get, the treats that you get. Do any of you guys ever do that to your kids? Oh Lord. Anyways, thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. If you've made it this far, definitely hit the subscribe button. Also, like today's video and leave a comment of any kind down below, just to show love, just show support, or answer my questions. So, or yeah, share some stories, whatever you want to do. So until next time, guys, much love.